Aaron Lynch was balling out. I saw Will Hoyt in there. Everyone's like, oh, Borland's leaving. You know what? Most teams don't even have one good linebacker. And we still have maybe the best linebacker. Still, when you have one good linebacker, what's he going to do to the next guy? He's going to make him better.
And then we stepped up with a real Super Bowl contender yesterday with the Packers. And, man, I was impressed with our defense. The way we're on AaronRodgers, just taking them down, especially in Lynch, my baby. Love that guy right there.
Is that your MVP?
It's starting to look like it. It's starting to look like it.
Are you listening?
The defense, the defense, the defense. Watching that game, automatically you're already scared because AaronRodgers is out on the field, right? I was watching like you watch a scary movie. You remember when you were a kid? You look at the movie and you're peeking through? Because I think, oh man, Rodgers is going to get loose on us at any minute. Even in the first quarter, Rodgers, he gets a break. Will Hoyt makes a mistake and he gets an opportunity. After we stopped him, it was going to be 3 and out, and now they score a touchdown. So realistically, the game should have been 10-3. I'm thinking this defense has come to play. Fooled Rodgers all game long. Did you see Rodgers' face all game long? The dude looked confused. He was calling time out. The MVP of the game, Aaron Lynch. In that backfield all afternoon, 2 sacks on the day. The real Aaron Lynch is coming around. Ahmad Brooks with another sack. Eric Armstead looking good. The defense is looking great. Remember what Jimmy T said? I will fix this, and he did. This is why I've got a lot of faith in the offense, because the offense didn't do anything this week. Everybody knows that. But that is going to be fixed. The defense on the horizon, on the rise. In fact, we got ranked number 27 this week just for having stopped AaronRodgers. All they got to do is fix that offense. But fam, listen, the camp that says Kaepernick out, Gabbert in. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do it, fam. I can't do it, man. I cannot see. Just removing Colin Kaepernick and putting Gabbert in. Okay, it's 2 games good, 2 games bad. Tell you what, if this game by Kaepernick is really bad, maybe I'll entertain the thought, but in the meantime, I just can't see it. So no, I want to see it. And also, remember the days when we were called Smash Mouth football team? What kind of smashing in the mouth is on only the one side? Carlos Hyde, El Guapo. He can't even run behind that line anymore. Have you noticed in the last 2 games that Carlos Hyde has not been a factor? This is what I'm talking about. Get up off a cap, fix the right side of the line. He's a guy that's learning how to be a pocket passer. At least he's giving it a good shot. He's still got all those other skills. If he does begin to get comfortable behind that line of scrimmage, he will then blossom. I got all the faith in the world. So I'm saying, don't talk to me about bringing Gabbert in. I said it, I mean it too. That's the way I feel about it. And as I say, we will go from there, starting this week, all right? And another thing, can I please get just a little bit more of Jarryd Hayne? Last time I checked, the last time we scored a touchdown, it was Hayne who set it up. Am I right? So therefore, let's do that, because the man acts like an ignition switch for the offensive system anyway. So bring him in, and let's see what we can do about that.
You ain't never lied.
I knew.
And let me ask you.
Go ahead.
What if Vance McDonald did for the 49ers that you or I couldn't do better?
Nothing.
What Trent needs to do is put Vance McDonald, Erik Pears, and Jordan Devey into a package and see if he can make a fool out of somebody, anybody, for just one solid, quality offensive lineman.
MC, would you make that deal?
Hell no.
Oh.
Do I look like a fool to you?
I'm saying.
Hey, at least the defense is clicking though, Ronbo.
Yeah.
I believe we'll finally be on track this Sunday against the Giants.
I believe it too.
Yeah, hey, let's go to New York for this game.
No,
you got time, Ronbo.
No.
Oh, come on now. Think about it first. Don't say no.
Okay.
Think about it, Ronbo.
Okay.
All right?
All right, you know what? That's a short notice. Anyway, let's go to Pennsylvania right now where Sully awaits, and he's got some thoughts he wants to share with us too, and I can't wait to hear what he's got to say. Wait. Sully and I were talking. As you can see, Sully is still upset about the game. So We're not like this all the time. We love the 49ers. See?
We love them.
We're El Guapo, Sully wearing the 49ers shirt.
It's close to my heart.
So, you know what? Let's talk about the good news first, though. What about the defense? Because I know you noticed that the defense look a lot different this week than it has the past 2 weeks.
The defense looked good. I mean, first week, we saw Aaron Lynch. We saw him. Right? I think it was the first week. He was out there sacking people all left and right, getting the quarterback hurried and everything.
Yeah. You talking about who now? I'm talking about the defense.
Aaron Lynch.
Oh, Aaron Lynch, yeah.
We're talking about the defense. Aaron Lynch, the first week, he showed us. He showed us what's up. And I saw him last year. There was a couple people. That's everyone around. I'm around a whole bunch of Eagle fans, and I can't stand it. But everyone's talking Super Bowl around here. It's crazy. But I saw him last year. Aaron Lynch was balling out. I saw Will Hoyt in there. Everyone's like, oh, Borland's leaving. You know what? Most teams don't even have one good linebacker. And we still have maybe the best linebacker still. And when you have one good linebacker, what's he going to do to the next guy? He's going to make him better. He's going to make him better.
And Sully, I got like 2 people. I ran this by 5 people so far. I said, I'm sorry, man, but Aaron Lynch to me right now looks better than Aldon Smith.
Better.
Man, what you
I
talking
heard you
about,
say
man?
it.
No,
I heard you say it.
You agree?
Yeah, I agree. You know what? Go back and look at Aldon Smith's tape. Just watch him. If you didn't know who he was, I don't think you would say he's great. He was that as hyped up as he was. Now he was good, yes.
Yeah.
When you got 4 guys down with their hands down that are all good, someone's got to shine. Someone's got to make plays.
Sully, something else too. Aldon does not look as good without Justin by himself.
Because they ran the stunt.
Yeah. And Aaron's doing what he does when he abuses anybody that tries to stop him on his own. That's him.
Von Miller-like.
He used him. He used him all day long, man. I bet the rest of the packs in, man. You know, if it wasn't for you, that game would have been a little more easier. You know that, don't you? I mean, it's like the dude owned you all day long. So, you know what? I got a feeling. And he's in better shape now than he was when he came into camp. Because he came into camp a little overweight. Next week, Aaron seems to be going through a progression. I suspect by next week, he'll be playing his buddy. Last week, remember him and Aldon sandwiched up Eli Manning all game long?
All game. All game.
And Ahmad Brooks is looking good now, too. So you know, they both, I don't know what it is. The first 2 or 3 weeks of the season, they ain't ready to play. But come
no one is. No one is. No one's really ready. No one's ready until all across the league. You got some people who work out nonstop. But you can't get in football shape by working out in the weight room. You get in football shape by playing football. So by 6 weeks, we're going to see who our guys are and who we're going to ride and die with. You said our defense looked good. I sent you a message about the cornerbacks.
Yeah, I know. I enjoyed that.
One thing that I see wrong with our cornerbacks is they check for the ball way too much. Way too much. When you look at a guy's hip pocket and you follow it, and then you see this. You don't need to look for the ball. When you see this by the receiver, you just hit his hands. Mm-hmm. Hit his hands down. And those big plays don't happen. When you're a smaller guy, you do that. If you go back, watch film, you'll see them look over the shoulder and check. And every time they look over and shoulder, they lose about a foot, and then another foot, and another foot. Because no one runs fast looking like this. I want you to try it tomorrow when you go for your jog. I want you to look this way. See how fast you can run. You can't.
And so, just like you said, obviously, if he's putting his hands up in that fashion, you need to turn around before the rest of the flag on you and get that interference call. You got to play the ball at that particular second.
You don't get face guard anymore.
Hit the hands and go around. I see that. And I say, you know what? If Revis oh man, I hate to use it for an example. Richard Sherman wouldn't do that.
Richard Sherman still gets burned.
I'm
not agreeing with that.
This year, more than I've ever seen in the last 2 seasons. But he's usually good for that.
Did you see Snead playing?
Snead? Who?
Snead. He was who played in the Monday night game? Was it Monday night? He's from the Saints, I believe.
Yesterday's game, yeah. Sunday night, yeah.
Watch him play the ball. he runs, he looks at the hip pocket, he never turns and looks for the ball not once. I don't think there's face guarding anymore, so you don't have to play. You don't have to turn and look. Once his hands goes up, you know the ball's coming. Just put your hand right here in the way, right there in the way, and just go like this. It'll come. Mm-hmm. If his hands are going up, the balls are coming. He's not just putting them up there to fake you out. So that's what we need to work on as safeties, especially if we want to get pressure.
Yes.
Safeties and corners.
And also, this, usually as you react, the quarterback lets the ball go. We're not closing on receivers fast enough for me either. I suspect Mangini did make some adjustments on that because I've seen a little better closure this game than the last 2 weeks. So it's coming along because Mangini's whole defensive scheme of confusion, it did work on my boy Rodgers yesterday.
17 points?
Yeah. Well, did you see his face, though? Rodgers' face. He was on the sideline, and we got sacked was because of that confusion as well. Because we dropped Rodgers at least, 4 times?
We had him. I mean, we were on him all day. All day. I mean, when you see Aaron Rodgers shaking his head,
yes,
in disgust, it feels good. It feels good. And then, you know what? We didn't look that bad. So, Kaepernick, yes, he threw an important ball into the dirt to Reggie Bush. That's an important ball. That right there, you got to catch that. You got to throw it, and he's going to catch it. I saw someone say it yesterday. Maybe it was Nate. He saw Boldin on the sideline talking to Gabbert and angry. Someone told you. I don't think you saw it, did you?
Yeah, no, it was Boldin and also Smith. But I don't know. Torrey seemed to defend him after the game, so it's confusing to me, man.
They're all going to defend every. It's their team. They can't have bad blood in the locker room. I mean, it's a good group of guys. They're veterans. They understand. Like, people are going to have bad games. They're going to make mistakes. When you're bad, you're bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just bad.
Yeah.
But we didn't look bad. We held them to 17 points. We got down the field. First off, to start the game off, someone paid the ref to call a penalty when we 3 and out. We had a 3 and out, good to go. We get a little shove on the guy, and they call a pass interference to Cobb, I believe.
Yeah, that was Will Hoyt that Tom Sula was all over on the sideline. Yeah,
I mean, that right there, it wasn't a real call. Like, I mean, it's tic-tac league now. It's soft anymore.
And we had stopped them too.
And we stopped them.
Score should have been 10-3.
Yeah, that's exactly what it would have been. And that was the first play, but we got down the field. We were doing what we did, and it's just small things. I don't know what coaches are seeing, but why is McDonald in there when Selleck catches every ball thrown his way?
Oh, man. So, in the post-game, you never have to give me the holler, but you got to give me the holler now, man. It ain't that late, is it?
What time is it?
Sully,
8.
You know what? It'll be even
Let's
funny, Sully. I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1, and just give me a quiet holler.
All right, I got you.
3, 2, 1.
Niners! Let's go. We got it, brother. We're good.
I got Herbie. Herbie, man, where are we talking to you from? Did you say Bell Garden?
From Bell Gardens, California, Los Angeles County. I'm here repping Niners all day, baby.
Another SoCal. Hey, Herbie, you know what? Pretty soon, though, you're going to have another team there. It's going to be the Rams or the Raiders. Are you going to stay in the Golden Red?
Oh, that's not even a question, brother. I hate people to say that. I'm a Niners for life. The only LA team I'll root for is if the Niners come to LA, and that's never going to happen.
All right.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we got 3 weeks in a row now, nothing but tears and pain, man. We can't get up off the snide. We got the one good thing. I mean, you probably agree on the defense. Looks like it's rolling, man. You got an MVP for all that defense yesterday, and you give me your opinion on the defense, man, because we need to talk about stuff that makes us feel good about this game.
Honestly, I think our defense looked good last week, but can we be consistent? Can we do that next week? Because, we looked decent against the Vikings. Actually, we did really good against the Vikings. And then here came a Steelers, a mediocre team, and we made them look like a Super Bowl contender when they really ain't, The Cardinals, on the other hand, they're a very good team all around, special teams, offense, defense. They wanted us too. They wanted our number. We finished our season last year. Remember that? I know you remember that.
Oh, you know I do.
And then we stepped up with a real Super Bowl contender yesterday with the Packers. And man, I was impressed with our defense. The way we're on AaronRodgers, just taking them down, especially Lynch, my baby. I love that guy right there.
Is that your MVP?
My MVP, it's starting to look like it. It's starting to look like it. One of the main players, I was really rooting for Carlos Hyde, but I think after that hit he took against the Steelers, I don't know, he kind of softened up to me, man. It's just my opinion, you know, it's just my opinion. After he took that hit, I think he don't want to get injured before his big contract, you know what I mean?
I always wonder if players keep that in mind when they're playing. I'm hoping when they go on the field, all of that's out and just let's go, you know, but you could be right, man. But that leg hit, it may be hurting him more than he's saying. Like you said, he's not saying anything, he's just going out there, but he's getting treatment. The doctors are checking him out. He can't really get away with that. We'll see what he looks like next week. But
yeah, we'll see.
Speaking of that, though, the offense, where do we start to even try to fix the offense?
Oh, man, I would go with the right side of the lineman, our right guard, our right tackle, even our center, Marcus Morgan. He's not really producing what we need him to produce. I would split Joe Staley and Alex Boone, one on each side, so we could have a little bit of strength on both sides, you know? I just think our offensive line it's just not me. Growing up, I play offensive line, and I know we don't get credit for nothing, but that's where it all starts. If we move the ball, we move the players back, the ball's going to come right behind us. And that ain't happening right now. It's not happening. It's frustrating to see the line. We had the best line 2 years ago, you know, and then one guy retired, one guy went to the Cardinals, and one guy got injured, and you know, that's how it goes, man.
It's like you say, man, we ain't playing no smash mouth right now. We're playing escape if we can. That's a good point, man. But you know what? Everybody's saying about splitting Staley and Boone. I wonder if they've thought about that, and would it be effective? To what degree? What I wonder is, where is Brandon Thomas? When is he supposed? That's a first-round draft pick that's supposed to be able to play some ball. He's one of the biggest guys we got. Why isn't he ready by now? This I don't understand, because Devey and Pears, man, they just can't do it.
Yeah, they're not doing it, man. They're not doing it.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard about the guy Thomas today. I seen the press conference with Coach Santula that he's ready, but I don't know why they're holding him back, you know? If they're not, the right side's not producing, try somebody else, next man up, you know? They're all grown men, and they're all professionals. They're all there for a reason.
You know, well, you know from yourself, from playing offensive line, though, it's about playing together in cohesion. Maybe that's it? Can't imagine otherwise. What is it?
That's partly it, man. You know, we took a lot of loss in the offseason. I know a lot of people say it's not the name on your back of your jersey, it's the helmet you're wearing, but when you take a big loss like the 49ers took, with a lot of retirements and a lot of guys going to other teams, but for whatever reason, more money or whatever reason, starting spots or whatever, they kind of hurt us a lot, man. We got a lot of new people on the team, a lot of guys that were just bench warmers last season and probably never even were on the practice squad. Who knows where they came from, you know what I mean?
So true. All right, the play calling. Now, see, at the beginning of the season, they said something about Geep Chryst being maybe a possible danger. Did you see anything in the play calling yesterday that made you think, oh, man, what's up with that play? Did you?
Every time, like, first and second down was pretty good, and then third down, it looked like he just got shaken up, and he didn't know what to call on third down. When we got third and long, and he's giving us runs or something like that, you got to get as much yards as you can get on third down. You can't depend on our 3rd and 18. I'm gonna try to get enough yards to make it easier punt. You can't depend on your special teams. If it's 3rd and 18, let's try to get 18 yards, get that first down. You know what I mean? And Greg Roman was the same way. And now we got Geep Chryst, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, Geep Chryst or Geep Chryst. And he seems like on third down he got shaken up. How many times did we have the ball on third down and we couldn't do that? That was our worst enemy. Yesterday morning, yesterday afternoon, that was our worst enemy right there.
And they took away from us. I'm worried if each week, if they're going to focus on taking Hyde, because I'm thinking everybody's looking at the film now and say, take Hyde away from him and you got him right where you want to, because then they have to rely on Cap's decisions. See, Cap has to know they're saying that. Man, he's got to come out of a bag next week against New York. He has got to stop being the patsy that everybody looks at and says, get rid of Hyde, get rid of the 49er offense. See, that's the return of El Guapo next week, though. You know why? Because the coaching staff's got to figure this out. We got to break Hyde free no matter what. We got to get him loose. I don't care if we throw 15 tight ends, even if they throw a flag on us for having too many players on the field. We got to get the run moving. So we'll see next week.
Well, we're a power run offense. I've grown up watching the Niners and Steve Young. You know, we've never, since Jerry Rice and Terrell Owens, that's probably the only two receivers you could count on the deep threat and stuff like that. We never had these. When you have like a Jordan Nelson and a Randall Cobb, and you've got all these extra weapons. We've always been a running team, and I don't know why they're not letting that happen right now. You know, if I have Carlos Hyde and with the 32, I'm gonna run with them. I'm not gonna pass them off, and that's just my opinion. I don't know why we're not running the same thing with Frank Gore. All those years we lost in the last minute in the Super Bowl and the NFC Championship. We should have been running the ball the whole time behind Bruce Miller, just giving Frank the tank, you know. And I'm getting upset just talking about it.
We see it. Why don't they see it? I'd love to sit in on camp and say, man, what's going on, coach? Come on, man, what are you running? You got to give it a yell, Herbie. The 49ers scream, the battle cry. I'm going to give you 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Niner gang, baby, all day, every day. Yeah, from the Bay to LA, hell yeah. You know how we do it, Ronbo, all day, every day, Niner gang. The almighty Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Get some.
Yeah. Thank you, Sully, Herb, Bam. Great to meet you. I'll see you guys online. And also, remember, this weekend we will have another post game, and this will be after a victory. I know, I said it last week. It's gonna happen this week. We will have the post game, and what I want you to do is go to Ronbo Sports Facebook. I'll leave all the instructions right there. Better than me telling you right now, you're gonna forget it anyway. I'll leave all the instructions you need to be able to join the conversation 30 minutes or so right after the game. And also, don't forget to subscribe, because I want you to know when I come back to look for you, right? And also, one other thing, Vegas houses have us an entire touchdown behind the Giants who are supposed to beat us by 7. We'll see about that, ha! Countdown, dude! Where you at, man?
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have my secret stolen.